Saludos, gente, este que le habla Santana Gaming TV. En esta ocasión vamos a debutar a SATCHEL PAIGE. Como ven, over al 89 lo vamos a debutar en el Weekend Classic. So, estén pendientes, vamos a estar activos. Les voy a enseñar el equipito con el que vamos a debutar a SATCHEL PAIGE. En el left field tenemos a Alfonso Soriano. En el centro field tenemos a Roman Anthony, paralelo 5. En el right field tenemos a Ronald Acuña, paralelo 5. En la primera base tenemos a Anthony Santander, paralelo 5. Segunda base tenemos a Christian Campbell, paralelo 5. En el shortstop tenemos a Corey Seager, paralelo 5. En la tercera base tenemos a Bregman, paralelo 5. DH tenemos a Kyle Tucker, paralelo 5. Y lo nuevo, tenemos a Carl Riley del nuevo programa y lo tenemos cachando. So, vamos para encima, gente.
And now, Christian Campbell. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Cut on and missed at 101.
0-1's the count.
This one is off and running. That one in there across the letters.
Malo.
Up with it, fires to first.
Got him.
Malo.
In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Come on, Paul. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Skeens, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in.
0-2.
You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Marte makes the catch. Out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
He swings and fouls one off. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
María, falla ese picheo. Era por ir para arriba.
2 out, space is empty.
Fallé eso, mano. Jodienda.
Ball 2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And down on strikes. And a nice. Back here in
Debut
Denver,
de
and
SATCHEL
today's starter,
PAIGE.
SATCHEL PAIGE.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound,
Vamos a ver,
that
vamos a ver
repertoire can be a real weapon in terms
cómo
of
nos
keeping
va con
hitters
él.
off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ozzie Albies leading things off and takes
Vaya,
the
primer
strike.
strike.
And
I got
that
1 ball,
skips
1
into
strike.
dirt.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And that gets down in the corner. And that's a leadoff double.
Primer bateador, doblete. Un picheo que yo no entiendo en verdad.
So now the DH spot, Ken Griffey Jr.
Cosa.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Albies leads off second with nobody out. That clears the corner.
2.
Squirts away a little bit. Tosses to
He's
first.
out.
One gone, bottom half of the first.
Vamos allá, primer ponche
And the runner
de
holds.
SATCHEL PAIGE.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Just
0-1.
missed. Rip to
Easy out.
third. Bregman to
Vamos allá.
first.
Vamos allá, vamos allá, vamos allá.
Out on Alvarez.
Estamos bien. Tenemos dos
Here's
outs en el
Ketel
bolsillo. Sin carrera.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average.
Counts 1-0.
But there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Early
1-1.
in the count, you
Habla
have to
en
be
serio,
really careful because
mano.
of that power. But then, if this
Ball
hitter
two.
gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the
Vamos allá,
baseball,
vamos allá.
he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swing and a miss, that one at 1-0.
Vamos allá.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Back
Three.
foot slider struck him out. Top of the second, Anthony Santander at the plate. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy.
Vamos,
Some
papi,
contact
Santander, vamos.
and just success
Demuestra
as a
que
hitter
eres
from both
caballo,
sides of the
cuarto
plate.
bate del equipo.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats,
Demuestra,
Now this
coño.
one's
Vamos
high,
ya.
deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-0.
Primera carrera para el equipo.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
Línea.
Rip to
Que
right.
se va
base
de
hit.
hit. Vamos allá.
waste no time there. Pretty much.
Cállate.
A model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing.
Albies.
Got him.
One out in the second. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
0-1.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem
0-2
to
is
just
the count.
face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level
Did he go?
increased so much that they
Muy bien,
actually prefer
muy
to
bien,
face
Blue.
that same side thrower
¿Cómo
in
pasó?
a tough situation.
1-2 now on Acuna. Keeps the at-bat going.
Vamos,
with a
vamos,
foul
vamos,
ball.
vamos.
Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left
Muy
on left.
afuera, muy
right. And
afuera.
this guy's an exception. Swings through it, and that's
Muy
a strike.
afuera, muy afuera.
Here's Kyle Tucker now.
Picó, picó.
And that
¡Vamos!
should be extra bases. One run
El
across.
blooper, el blooper. Kyle toca con el triple. A los blooper.
And he'll
Sí, señor.
pull it to third with an RBI triple.
Cajeritas ahí.
Solo
Gracias
runner at third,
a
two
Jordan
men
Álvarez
out.
por fallar
Raleigh will
ese
hit next.
flycito. Vamos. Vamos.
Foul ball there.
Vamos. Oh,
Ahí.
Front there as he swings through.
No balls, two
papi.
strikes.
That slider didn't move to the
Ahí.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
2-0 ganando el debut de Satchel Paige.
Back here at Coors Field, bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Juan Soto.
Que le tiramos a este, vamos. Esta pega.
Paige back to work.
Well, after putting
Ay, no la ves.
got some runs across.
Oh,
This
one
is
No
a
la
good look for the
ves.
starter to go out there, have a shutdown.
Sin que la
inning.
fuera
Don't get that other
y
inning.
hacemos swing y no le
Hope
damos.
that he can get through this inning, get the
Oh,
bats
and
back
two.
up there while
La
they're hot.
idea adentro y siéntate a tomar café.
Swings
¡Ah!
and misses, struck him out.
Muy
Now up to
nasty.
hit Francisco Lindor.
Muy nasty el hombre. Muy nasty, toma.
Check
Ball.
swing and
No
go.
lo, no lo
And
cantan.
that is
No lo
ball
cantaron.
one. Swinging a foul out of play.
Peligro, peligro,
One out, bases
peligro.
empty.
Toma afuera, papi, toma, sácala.
And
2-1.
that one is in the dirt.
Tengo
And
miedo de
that's
tirarlo
ball
alto,
two.
pues la puede sacar. ¿Te gustó ese picheo?
Count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to
Count is
hit.
3-2.
Inside just missed.
Síncala aquí. Siéntate, papi, siéntate.
And he walked
That's
it.
ball.
Ay, no lo cantaron a
Space there,
strike.
but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning.
Off the
Lindo.
plate, there's
No, no,
one.
está bien, está bien, está bien, está bien, está bien.
Not in time.
Ah, bien, ah, bien. Ha ido Sau, ha ido Sau, ha ido Sau.
He's a guy who can fill up a
Vamos.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at
0-1.
the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
¡Ey!
0-2 is the count.
¡Ey! Se te vieron los panties.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Este gesta. Quiero gesta, dale. Recta pega. No, no, no lo pasó.
Did he go?
Swing. Now we'll look down to
Mamabicho.
first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Two now as he swings through it.
Top of the order,
No balls, two
speedster.
strikes.
You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Are pichea.
Foul ball. It stays
Mala.
0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the
Mira
fastball,
la-
slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
Lo pensé. Como que estaba malo.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
repitió lo
So up
mismo y me
next,
ponchó.
Roman Anthony. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Te queda un poco más en la zona. Para darle
comes
por
the
ahí
0-1.
para abajo. Ay,
Down the
Dios.
right side, but foul.
Mira para
That's
allá.
out to center
Ayer.
field. Marte should have it. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Soriano.
2 outs, base is empty.
Soriano, vamos
Now
una
the
línea,
left
papi.
fielder, Alfonso Soriano.
Te traje
He's
para el
0
equipo
for
para
1.
eso. Que bate. No te saco para el carajo.
First
Ball
pitch
1.
doesn't find the zone.
Ay.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marte should have it.
No.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back. And here is Jason Varitek. That's in there.
Tiene que batear.
That's
Si no
strike one.
batea, está jodido.
That's a ball.
Comes
Yeah.
up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
El light de la otra vez. Pegadito a la pared.
Sanchez
Vamos
to
allá.
first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. Doubled in his
Yo
first
espero que
AB.
este hombre me dure todo el juego, papá. Que el debut sea un éxito total.
Albies
That's a ball.
getting to start at second, 26 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. And
Sí.
that pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That misses.
2 balls, 1
2 and
strike.
1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
In the air, center field. Snags it for the second out.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. There's nothing cheap
Problema.
about the way he got that one
Problema.
through the
El
infield. That was
problema.
ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And he grounds one
No,
back up the
entró
middle,
esa.
finds his way through, base hit. Here comes Junior, and he scores. And it's an RBI
Para mí.
single, and they trail by 1.
Cabrón, el light
An
del que lleva rato
outstanding
que no.
hitter in Ketel Marte. And that one
Carajo.
wrapped foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through
0
it.
and 2.
Tying run is at first. Here in the last half of the 3rd.
Gracias,
Swing
gracias,
and a miss, and he
coño,
chases that one
gracias.
in the dirt. And it's
He's
time
out.
for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning.
No puedes darle carreras
Back
así.
here in Denver, and now the first
No se
baseman,
obligas a uno a
Anthony
batear más
Santander.
que la cuenta. Vamos. Vamos.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive
Estoy
early in
haciendo la
the
bicho, pero
count.
estoy
It
haciendo
makes
una
you
bola
wonder
mala.
if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this
mala
game
dama.
started.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2. That one to
Foul
first,
ball.
and
Sweeper.
foul ball.
Super. Y estaba malo también. ¿Qué cojones? Oh,
In the
1
dirt,
ball,
1-2
2
the
strikes.
no, que
count.
te voy a obligar. Te voy a obligar a que tire por la zona. Vamos. ¡Vamos, coño!
Fly ball right field.
Lo dije.
That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
Ahí el tercer piso.
Another homer. He's done
Otro
it
70.
again.
Salió a
His
113
second homer of the
millas.
game. It's 3-1. Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run
Ya por ahí
scored
vamos.
so far.
Mira por ahí,
Swings here and
vamos.
blasts one left field. Alvarez sprinting after it.
Y si ya pone ese piche ahí
Makes the
bien,
catch for the
y yo
out.
también. Esa
Just
bola.
pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front
Vamos,
shoulder
Gori, sigue,
coming
sigue
open
la
instead of staying closed.
fiesta.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle
Oh.
the other
Ball
way
one.
with some authority instead of a fly out
Ball
to
one,
left.
no strikes.
Seager takes
Vamos,
slow,
vamos,
second
vamos.
trip to the plate in this one.
Hey.
That's in there for a strike. And the count even at
Todo
1.
el centrofield se iba a esa. Vamos allá. Ah. Son 2 y 1. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Oh,
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Varitek puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Acuna now. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Sí, a lo loco, con las manos, vamos. Ay,
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these
0-1.
guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of
No
outs.
balls, 2
Can
strikes.
they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next
1
pitch
ball,
is in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. And he couldn't hold
Let's go,
back.
let's
He's
go,
run up
vamos
on
ya.
strikes. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He reached on a walk his first time. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Just
0-2.
not able to catch up to that velocity.
Lindo.
And that's 3 straight
Lindo.
strikeouts. Bryce Harper to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
And the count is 1-1.
Ay, Dios. Ey, esa se fue.
Right field, and that one back.
Le
And
dieron
that one is
duro. Le dieron el picheo.
a solo shot.
Ha
It's
pasado
3-2.
nada, vamos, seguimos adelante.
So
Fíjate
away with nobody
de
on.
eso, Satchel
Next to hit,
Paige.
Ellie De La Cruz.
El tipo me estaba tallando el
Pitch
turno.
Inside, and that's ball 1.
El tipo me estaba tallando los turnos.
The back behind with that swing. It's strike
No puedo
1.
1-1.
tirarle eso. No lo puedo tirar, no lo voy a tirar más nada.
Ball. Hey,
1 on
2.
the gun, swing
Vamos, vamos,
and a
vamos.
miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Preséntala a este.
Cut
Three.
missed, and it's back here at Coors Field. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. Skeens back to work.
Lo picó. Ja, ja, Caito que le
Fair
bestia,
ball.
coño.
Around first, heading
Para que
for
ya está
2.
segunda cómodo.
Throws to second.
Toto no tiene brazo. Let's go.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift.
0-1's the count.
Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Hey,
On a triple
2.
digits. Runner in scoring
No ball,
position,
2
nobody
strikes.
out. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Vamos, coño.
This to center field.
Fallé.
Always makes his
Estaba
way
mala.
towards it. Hauls it in.
Estaba mala.
One away.
Un 5.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And that is out of play.
Vamos.
Man at second. And a foul ball. On the ground to third, De La Cruz. Tosses across
He's
to
out.
first.
No, too
Good
late.
onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very
Ahora va.
difficult to put that ball in the
Vamos,
air.
línea para el medio,
Just
Roman.
bores in on the hands.
No.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first.
Got him.
Third out, and that ends the frame.
Ahí el
And welcome
turno.
back to the ballpark. Now
Iba
it's going to be
frentado.
Jason Varitek. And fouled off.
Ya está viendo la recta ya.
That one's
Ball one.
upstairs, ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss.
Easy out, vamos allá.
Slider in the dirt.
Mira, lindo.
Time.
He's out.
And a drop third strike leads to the first out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 1 for 2. First
1-0.
pitch, not close. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man,
2 balls,
91
1
on
strike.
the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Outfield playing straight up now. Swing
Yeah.
and a miss. That one at 101.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. That
Lindo.
one in the dirt.
Lindo también.
Rowling
Vamos.
down to first.
Out.
And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And now the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he's been
0-1.
incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch
1
well
ball,
up
1
until this
strike.
point.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He gets there with the slide. No play. That's an infield single. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Hit on the ground to short. Seager. They get the out. That's the inning. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano.
Vamos, Alfonso. Alfonsita.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and miss at a slider.
Two
No
really
balls,
good
2 strikes.
back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Anthony Santander, the next to hit. Foul ball. Santander, it is. His 7th season,
Vamos allá.
30 years old now, usually in left, but today he's starting at first.
Pretty big adjustment, in my opinion, to go from left field to first base just because the perspective of the ball game and how quickly the ball is going to get to you over there at first.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Alvarez makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Alex Bregman.
Dura la bola. Vamos. Vamos, Alex Bregman.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he gets Bregman. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Ketel Marte. Back to the mound.
Vamos allá, qué lindo. Let's go.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Soto now in the box. Comes up empty
0-1.
with a swing there. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
0-2's the count.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Next
1 ball,
offering in the dirt.
2 strikes.
The count 1-2. And that's
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hay que sacarla. Vamos allá, vamos allá.
That's number 11.
Vamos allá.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He is struck out and he is walked. And that one clips the corner. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lindo, vamos allá.
New inning getting started. Seager stands.
Te vaya.
And there's a foul ball.
Vamos.
Here comes the 0-1. Right side. All these. Over to first.
Got him.
That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got the bat going too soon
No
and
le puedo
strike
dar a ese
2.
No
cabrón
balls,
el
2
lighter,
strikes.
no sé por qué.
Catcher has it, fires the first.
Out.
In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
Tiene 9 puntos.
And next is the
Coño.
designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Sit him down.
That one
Counts
not
1-0.
close, and it's 1-0. He takes it himself
He's
to
out.
the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And
That's a
that
ball.
skips in the dirt.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Not
2-0.
close with that one. Now 2-0. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ellie De La Cruz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that one fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike two.
And it really
One
looks
ball,
like these hitters
two
have been
strikes.
in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And
Three.
a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Jason Varitek now at the plate.
Yeah.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant
0-1's the count.
outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That
Nope.
just misses.
That's inside.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Rolls across
Out.
the diamond, and that's the inning. Back here in Denver, we go to the 8th, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
El tipo, no sé qué está en pausa. Como hombre, que no tengo todo el día. Vamos allá.
Skeens back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1.
Swings at a slider.
A lot of times
0-2 is
you'll
the
see a
count.
pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Sé porque yo no bateo con este cabrón.
The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Varitek collects, fires
He's
to
out.
first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Ahora lo va a sacar.
So digging in, Christian Campbell. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting
0-1's
out
the
of the
count.
zone. Late on that fastball.
Bringing the
0-2.
cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Roman Anthony. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one
Nope,
inside.
that's inside.
1-0. That's down
ball
and
2.
in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same
Ball
plane and
inside.
do anything with.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Hey.
There's a strike. And a
Hey.
strike right through there. That one a triple
3
digits.
balls, 2 strikes.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. On to first, in
Out.
time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Back here at Coors Field. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
1-1.
And that's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. He was late. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground, right side, Campbell. In plenty of time to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Bueno, mi gente, lo voy a sacar porque ya lleva 7.1 entradas. Y ya bastante, ya está agotadito. Solo lo voy a sacar. Este fue el debut de SATCHEL. Y vamos ahora con...
Now at the plate, Tanner Scott taking over.
No lo cambia.
Over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and miss. There's the
No balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ponchate.
Struck him out. Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and miss at 100 miles an hour. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He got away
No
with
balls,
1
2
there,
strikes.
but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against
Ball,
a guy
that's
like
out.
this.
And a good eye there.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. Looking rock solid.
Y sí, ya, vamos allá.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
Let's go.
Raleigh makes the grab. And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing. Right
0-1's the count.
Brash in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
0-2's the count.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now.
Vamos.
Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance.
Me la pasó por ahí en la cara.
0-2.
Fouled off
Me
the
la
plate.
pasó por la cara.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. The throw in. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back.
No
He kind of
salió como
rolled
quería.
over on this pitch a little bit, but he
Línea,
got
Bregman,
enough
línea.
behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
0-1's the count.
Bregman goes after that one for strike 1. Late with the swing there.
In the infield at the corners.
No
Don't
balls,
be
2
surprised to
strikes.
see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough.
And he gets Bregman. And that is a big first out. So now it's Corey Seager. Golden opportunity right here. And that one hit to first. Hung up in a rundown now between 3rd and home. They get the tag on him.
No, he's safe.
And here is Ronald Acuna
Necesito una
Jr.
línea.
0 for 3 in this one.
Ay,
Hopped up. Lindor
última entrada.
makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 9th, Ketel Marte up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings and chases a low one there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count
1 ball,
2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive.
No puede pasar.
1-run game, bottom 9. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Comes up empty, chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him
Got
for
him.
the first out after
2
the
aún más,
drop
2 aún
strike.
más. 2 aún más y nos jodemos. 2 aún más y nos
And
jodemos.
now the right fielder, Juan Soto.
That's outside.
Misses. Ball 1. A 1-run lead. So the home team trying to pull it out.
He's had a tough day at the plate.
1
3
and 1.
strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That's a hit.
Hay problema porque
Well, he's
si
been
da
having a
un
hard time just putting
con.
the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Lindor
0-1.
swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt, but kept close. No movement. Now a ball. 2 strikes.
Pasa lo que tenga que
A new
pasar,
pitcher in the
¿verdad?
game, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy.
Ball,
man.
that's off the plate.
One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown. Fires to
No,
first
he's in
and
there.
Almost
Tardó
got
mucho
him.
en
But
tirar.
he gets back in.
Pero ha ido
Definitely
sao.
had thoughts of trying to move up there.
Ha ido
So it's the last
sao.
chance in this one. Here is Bryce Harper. Strike 1.
This guy's
0-1's the
sink
count.
has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground,
Off
he
the
gets
plate,
swings
ball
and
1.
misses.
Just missed.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps,
2-1.
give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Chapman is just 1 strike away.
Vamos
Swing
allá.
and a miss, and that's the ball
Debut
game.
de Satchel
Great
Paige
pitchers
con
duel
la
in
win.
this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is
Motivante.
trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game.